This is the Mighty Oaks Daily Devotional. My name is Jeremy Stallnecker, and today we are looking at one verse in Psalm 105. Psalm 105, we'll look at one verse. Now, this chapter, this psalm, has 45 verses, and we're not going to read all 45 verses. I'll tell you what they say, but really, we get the sense of this from the first verse of this psalm. So here's the first verse, and then we'll talk about it for a second. The psalmist says, "Oh, give thanks unto the Lord. Call upon his name, make known his deeds among the people." Give thanks unto the Lord upon his name, make known his deeds among the people. The rest of Psalm 105, down through the end, verse 45, it's a long list. The psalmist here recounts the good things that God did on the behalf of Israel, the nation, as he delivered them from Egypt. He goes plague by plague. He talks about all that happened that God used to remove the children of Israel from the land of Egypt. We read about this in the book of Exodus, of course. And the psalmist, interestingly, he starts off by saying, we need to give thanks unto the Lord and then tell others what he's done. And this is such an important point. We do need to give thanks unto the Lord. We've talked about that several times over the course of our time in devotions this year. As we've looked at the various Psalms, we need to continue to give thanks to the Lord. But then we need to pass down, and this is what the psalmist is talking about, pass down to those generations that are coming up behind us, those who did not experience some of the things that God's done in our lives, pass down his deeds among the people. It goes on, it talks about singing, and it talks about how to share these things, and then lists these things out. Listen, we as those who God has used and those in whose lives God has worked, we've seen God do amazing things. We have a responsibility to share how good God is and share what God has done in our lives with other people. Why? Because there are those who are coming up behind us that will be confronted with issues like the ones that we've dealt with, and maybe issues that are bigger than anything we've dealt with. And they need to, from us, be given the encouragement and the strength, the edification, the building up that they need to take those big steps and do those big things by faith, trusting God when things don't always make sense. Isn't this what Hebrews chapter 12 and verse number 1 talks about when it describes that cloud of witnesses, those who've gone before us? The Bible is so careful to list again and again and again what God has done in previous generations. One of the first messages given in the New Testament church in Acts chapter 7, given by a deacon, Stephen, the first martyr of the church, it's a recounting of what God has done. You can go back to that message on the day of Pentecost by Peter. It was Peter recounting what God has done, the blessings of God, the working of God, the leading of God. Here's my encouragement to you today. Number one, don't forget what God has done in your life. And number two, don't keep it to yourself. If you have kids, share the good things that God has done in your life with your kids. If you have others that you have the opportunity to influence, be very open and very quick to share with them, to share with others what God has done. Not as a way of boasting or bragging, but as a way of encouraging so that they can take those steps by faith, knowing God's done it before and trusting that he'll do it again. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, call upon his name, make known his deeds among the people.
Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow for another Mighty Oaks Daily Devotional. For more information about the Mighty Oaks Foundation and the work that we do for veterans, active duty service members, and first responders, please visit mightyoaksprograms.org.